Welcome back. One of the Fiji Seven's top players was out helping his side in a friendly cricket match against Como today. His participation is part of his personal efforts to keep fit and in top condition for the selection of the next HSBC Sevens World Series leg.
Taking a shot at a different ball game, Fiji Sevens captain Osea Kolinisau helping out his Covenant Brothers cricket team during a friendly match against Como.
It's a bit of fun since you get to know it and know the rules. So I'm enjoying playing it with these guys and just spending time off from it.
Rarely seen playing in the other sports, Kolinisau was fourth batsman to enter the field and scoring around 8 runs for his side. But this means something else for him.
It's just the way of an escape from rugby. After the tournament, so I just spent training with the club, Covenant Club in cricket. So it's just a way of keeping fit and just try to continue with the fitness from the last leg.
It could be a fun time for some, but both sides played their best as they prepare for the Cricket Fiji's new season and the qualification to the Premier Grade.
4th of January, we'll play against Nasangalau to decide which one will go up, will come. Be playing the Premier.
Osea and his Covenant Brothers will surely have a tough task ahead, making it into the top level in their respective sport. Vashnil Prasad, Fiji One News.
Fiji Sevens coach Ben Ryan is expected to be in the country late tomorrow night or early Monday morning. Ryan left the team on their return from the South Africa Sevens last month and headed straight to London for Christmas. He tweeted this morning, quote, "Last night in London for a long time as it's off to Fiji to leave tomorrow. No point in doing anything in half measures, a new chapter starts," unquote. The Australian cricketers are 164 for 9 in reply to England's first innings of 255, heading into the third day of the 4th Ashes Test in Melbourne. The England bowlers snared 6 wickets in Friday's final session, with Stuart Broad and James Anderson sharing the honours.
The two defining sights of this Ashes summer, Aussie high fives and an England middle order collapse. Ian Bell's exit just a prelude of things to come. Kevin Peterson first with a lucky break. Put down! Not feeling flash, but Peterson still reached 50 before Mitchell Johnson once again broke the English back.
Gone straight down the throat of first slip. Beauty from Mitchell Johnson.
The carnage continuing in his first over today.
There it is, it's in the air and it's out. Yes, it is. He's got him. Knocked him over. The pressure was too much.
Harris should have picked up Broad.
Got him.
Instead, it was Johnson who struck again.
Big shot going there. He's given it. He's got 5.
England all out for 255 in reply. Australia made a shaky start.
This should be out. Bairstow underneath it.
Shane Watson also out before lunch. Chris Rogers finding it tough going after the break.
Oh, he's gone.
What, I think he's just ducked straight into that. And
Rogers would stay at the crease, but Michael Clark didn't last long.
Got him! That was the line we're talking about.
Rogers with a hard-earned half-century.
He takes it. And the crowd respond here at the MCG.
But his dismissal after tea left England with the upper hand.
That's out. Yep.
Wild Oats 11 has tightened its grip on a record equaling 7th Sydney to Hobart line honours after a night of slow sailing. Oats opened up its lead over rival Super Maxi Perpetual Loyal to close to 25 nautical miles in light wind conditions. Early this morning, the Mark Richards skippered boat was managing just over 8 knots. Loyal continued its battle with unfavourable light northeasterly winds and was in danger of dropping behind Ragamuffin, which was just 3 miles back. And finally, in sports tonight, with the 2013 coming to an end, we take a look back at some of the highlights in international football.
2013 may best be remembered as Sir Alex Ferguson's final year in football. Since turning pro in 1964, then managing Aberdeen to Scottish League honours, a quarter century with Man U delivered trophy after trophy, even a chance to kick a boot at pretty boy David Beckham. But the old boy's body clock is ticking.
Everything is hunky-dory. but you never know.
From the height of success and professionalism to the All Whites and amateur hour at Wellington Airport. Whether it was rookie PR people or just another weird decision from coach Ricky Herbert, a media snub hinted at internal disarray after the first leg of the World Cup qualifier against Mexico. 5-1 at the Azteca, the side showing virtually no development since 2010, leading to a last-minute change of tactics, the emphasis on attack only exposing the defensive frailties again, as Mexico ran riot and on to next year's World Cup. A new superstar was added to Real Madrid's galaxy of talent in 2013, Welshman Gareth Bale becoming the highest paid footballer in the world, earning 80 grand a day. Despite Bale's acknowledgement of Cristiano Ronaldo's status at the club.
He's the boss here, I think. He's the main player. He's the best player in the world.
The Portuguese star had a hissy fit over Bale's paycheck and got his own bumped up, and recently opened a museum with a selection of his various awards. Maybe just a fancy storage facility, but Ronaldo still walks the talk. Real on track in the Champions League into the final 16. And from the slickest of goals to the weirdest, all-white Chris Wood winning this face-off with Watford's keeper on a day of weird goals in November. This effort becoming the fastest goal ever scored by a keeper, Stokes' Asmir Begovic netting after just 13 seconds. Through it all, the Phoenix remain at the bottom end of the A-League ladder, finally getting their first win of the season against Sydney on Sunday. A new coach and a new style, hopefully leading to better results in 2014.
Rain was experienced over the eastern and the northern division today. Elsewhere, afternoon showers prevailed. A tropical disturbance lies slow-moving to the far northwest of Fiji. Associated trough of low pressure extends eastwards over Tokelau and the northern Cooks. A recap of our headlines. Tonight, a family complains about how their 14-year-old daughter was taken from a hostel and returned to them. Government scholarship criteria released and new sea passenger and freight charges to be announced next week. That's Fiji One News. Thank you for joining us. Good evening.